There comes a moment in life when a person realizes, with a clarity that seems almost celestial, that their path is inherently intertwined with someone else's. For this individual, the revelation is not gradual but overwhelming, a deep, undeniable certainty that they are meant to be with you. This awareness has emerged after years of subtle hints and whispered intuition, one so persistent that ignoring it any longer would be a disservice to the truth of their heart. They have admired and long respected the strength and resilience that you exude, qualities that set you apart in a world where genuine authenticity is increasingly rare. Your presence radiates an exceptional, magnetic energy. You embody an aura that captivates and inspires. It is not just the outer beauty that catches their eye, it is the rare and profound inner light of your authenticity, the way you approach life and challenges with a steadfast heart. They see in you a uniqueness that defies ordinary explanation. It is a difference so profound that it calls to them irresistibly, like a beacon in the night. This unexpected connection seemed to have emerged from the fabric of their life without warning, shifting the very axis of their existence in ways they never could have foreseen. It was as though a bolt of lightning had struck, igniting a spark that illuminated dark corners of their inner world. Areas once veiled in shadow, hidden from even their own understanding, suddenly shone with clarity. This transformative moment redefined their perspective on life, reshaping their values and priorities in an almost miraculous way. What once was a blurry, uncertain future now appeared aglow with a new sense of purpose, with you at the very center of that radiant change. Over time, this newfound understanding propelled them to confront the emotional armor they had built around themselves. For far too long, they had hidden behind a meticulously constructed facade, shielding their true self from the world out of fear of vulnerability. The walls that protected them also prevented them from experiencing the full, unadulterated intensity of what could be a love, a connection so deep, it had the power to heal and transform. Now, emboldened by introspection and self-realization, they are determined to dismantle every barrier that has kept them from being open and honest with you. They want nothing more than to reveal the truest version of themselves, complete with all the imperfections and profound feelings that they had long hidden away. Yet, despite their resolve, fear still lingers. A shadow of doubt persists over their ability to truly love without the burden of their past. Their greatest worry is that their previous actions and reputation, accumulated mistakes and the weight of negative judgments, might obscure the sincerity of their present intentions. They tremble at the thought that you might see only the remnants of their former self, unable to appreciate the profound change that has taken root. The fear of being irrevocably tainted by past missteps is a heavy burden, one that fuels their urgency to prove that they have evolved and that the love they now offer is pure and true. There was a time when their infatuation with you felt both consuming and paralyzing. In the depths of that passion, your essence became their sole focal point, stirring emotions so intense it rendered them emotionally vulnerable, a state they were not yet equipped to manage. The sheer magnitude of their feelings, as breathtaking as it was intimidating, eventually overwhelmed them. Acknowledging the peril of such powerful emotions, they chose to withdraw, believing that distancing themselves was the only way to shield both your hearts from potential pain. This decision, though made with self-preservation in mind, ultimately inflicted deep emotional wounds upon you. Reflecting on those moments, they now see how that retreat not only betrayed your trust but also compromised the genuine connection you once shared. In the quiet aftermath, remorse has taken root in the space once occupied by fear and hesitation. The realization that their actions have caused you significant distress brings a profound sadness. Each memory of withdrawal, each instance of neglect, is a piercing reminder of a love that was mishandled. They are haunted by the knowledge that, in their desperate attempt to avoid being hurt, they inadvertently became the source of your pain. With heartfelt sincerity, they express regret for every moment they made you feel unimportant or undervalued. They yearn to undo the damage, to rewrite those chapters with kindness, respect, and honest emotion. Now, with a heart full of contrition and a resolve forged by pain and learning, this person is ready to embrace their true self in your presence. The time has come for them to unburden their soul, to let down the defenses that have kept them captive far too long. They are determined to put in the work required to heal old wounds and rebuild a relationship founded on truth, trust, and mutual growth. Their commitment is clear. They want to earn back your trust by demonstrating, through consistent actions and heartfelt words, that they are worthy of your affection and respect. As they embark on this journey of self-reconciliation, they are guided by the conviction that you are the light that brightens their world. You are not just a companion but a source of endless inspiration and joy. The sheer thought of sharing a future with you infuses them with an unyielding determination to overcome their inner demons and to transform into the partner you deserve. They are prepared to listen to your concerns, to engage in meaningful dialogue, and to make the necessary changes that will fortify the bond between you. Their deep-seated love is the foundation upon which they are building a hopeful, promising future, one where your partnership is marked by mutual understanding, unwavering support, and an abiding sense of belonging. In a tender moment of vulnerability, they confess something they have never voiced before. They genuinely believe that meeting you was like hitting the jackpot. They describe the serendipity of your first encounter as an almost surreal stroke of luck, something so extraordinary, it felt almost too good to be true. At first, skepticism clouded their judgment. They questioned whether your kindness and affection were genuine or merely a guise with an ulterior motive. Past experiences had taught them to expect hidden agendas in the guise of benevolence. However, as time unfolded, the layers of doubt melted away, revealing the true warmth and sincerity in your actions. Your natural kindness, expressed without reservation, gradually dispelled every unfounded assumption they had harbored. From the moment you crossed paths, it was evident that you possessed something extraordinary, a unique quality that set you apart from everyone else. There was an indefinable charm about you, a magnetic allure that was both enchanting and slightly disconcerting, for it stirred emotions they had never felt before. Your beauty, both inside and out, captivated them completely. They found themselves lost in your eyes, drawn into an irresistible gravitational pull that was as compelling as it was transformative. It was a power that enchanted, so potent it simultaneously thrilled and terrified them. As the days turned into months and the seasons passed, they came to a painful realization about the choices they had made in the past. In retrospect, it became clear that they had once allowed themselves to become entangled in a web of convenience and shallow encounters, a karmic trap that led them away from the true love they now desperately longed for. In their quest for an easier path, they compromised on what truly mattered, the extraordinary connection they shared with you. This oversight, this abandonment of heartfelt commitment, is a source of daily regret. The memories of those lost moments serve as a constant reminder of the treasure they once had and the grave mistakes they made by not cherishing it fully. In seeking to evolve, this person has recognized the necessity of separating themselves from all that held them back, negative influences, toxic patterns, and unproductive habits that stifled their growth. The process of shedding these burdens has been long, arduous, and frequently painful. Each step forward in their self-improvement journey is laden with reflections on past failures and the stark realization of what was left behind. They are not the same person who once recoiled in fear at the intensity of their own emotions. Instead, every hardship, every moment of introspection has contributed to a redefined sense of purpose and the emergence of a more honest, heartfelt self. In contemplating the gravity of their own failings, they are plagued by the remorse of not being there for you when you needed them the most. The depth of their regret is almost palpable, a continuous, lingering ache that motivates them to strive for redemption. They acknowledge that they have let you down in ways that continue to haunt them each day. This regret, while burdensome, has also become a catalyst for change. It propels them towards a future where they aspire to be the person you have always deserved, a loving, reliable partner who embodies strength, compassion, and unwavering commitment. Now, driven by love and the lessons of the past, they have embraced the daunting yet liberating journey of emotional vulnerability. They are determined to open their heart completely, to break free from the chains of fear and past mistakes, and to step into the light with unguarded sincerity. They believe that by doing so, they can rebuild not just the trust that has been broken, but also the vibrant, soulful connection that once brought immeasurable joy to both your lives. Your impact on their life cannot be overstated. They see you as the brilliant guiding light that brightens everything around you, transforming the mundane into something magical. Your presence offers a blend of comfort and inspiration that fuels their determination to become the best version of themselves. Every thought of you is a reminder that love, when nurtured with care and honesty, has the power to catalyze profound personal transformation. Moreover, in this time of introspection and change, it has become clear that you too have grown. Your inner strength, forged through your own trials and triumphs, radiates an empowering light that not only supports your personal journey but also inspires those around you. This mutual growth, your evolution, and their determined transformation forms the bedrock of a renewed relationship. Your collective experiences are no longer defined solely by pain and past betrayals. Instead, they serve as stepping stones towards a deeper, more resilient bond built on mutual respect, honesty, and authentic love. In the midst of these reflections, your partner has reached a pivotal crossroads. No longer do they wish to remain a transient presence in your life, flitting between shallow and fleeting connections. They have outgrown that phase entirely. Instead, their heart now yearns for a stable, serious commitment, a future where both of you can share a home built upon trust, love, and unwavering support. They envision a life where your shared dreams are not merely aspirations but realities that are carefully nurtured and celebrated every day. The profound care and love you have bestowed upon them over time have been nothing short of transformative. They miss the way you made them feel, cherished, understood, and valuable. While the journey has been fraught with misunderstandings, hurt, and moments of doubt, these hardships have only served to illuminate the significance of the bond you share. The separation, although painful, spurred a much-needed spiritual awakening. It allowed both of you to step back, reflect, and recognize that your connection was always meant to be something much deeper than what the superficial distractions of the past could offer. Now, with newfound clarity and a resolute commitment to personal growth, your partner is ready to bridge the gap that has come between you. They want to mend the fractures that their previous actions have created and work diligently to rebuild what was once a foundation of trust and shared hope. They understand that the path forward will be fraught with challenges and will require consistent effort and patience from both of you. Yet, every obstacle now appears surmountable when faced with a heart that has been truly reformed and the belief that your mutual love can triumph over even the deepest of wounds. In this phase of transformation, they have resolved to confront the lingering echoes of their past, a past that, at times, threatened to define and confine them. The process of reconciling who they once were with who they aspire to be is ongoing, yet it is filled with promise. Every moment of introspection and growth is a step closer to the person they wish to offer to you, a partner whose love is deep, enduring, and unwavering. With each lesson learned from past mistakes, they are laying the groundwork for a future defined by meaningful connection and sustainable happiness. Through the turbulence of self-doubt and regret, one truth remains unequivocal: you are central to their personal evolution. Your influence has been a catalyst for their own redemption, a guiding force that has not only helped them confront their darkest fears but also kindled the desire to become a better, more responsible version of themselves. They are committed to showing you, day by day, that the changes they have undergone are both genuine and long-lasting. In the quiet moments of reflection, they dream of a future where your shared journey is marked by continued growth, deep understanding, and an abiding sense of connection that defies the trials of time. As you both move forward together, they know that the road to healing and renewed love will require perseverance and the willingness to face difficult truths. The imperfections of the past, once perceived as insurmountable barriers, are now seen as opportunities for deeper understanding and connection. The hardships you endured together have become invaluable lessons, teaching both of you that true strength lies in the ability to forgive, learn, and grow from the scars left behind. Looking ahead, your partner is prepared to embody the qualities of the person you can truly rely on, a partner who is not only capable of mending the wounds of the past but also willing to nurture a future built on love, respect, and profound sincerity. They are ready to invest in every moment you share, turning every challenge into a stepping stone toward a more enriched, fulfilling life. Their heart, once haunted by regrets, now beats with the promise of renewal, fueled by the hope that with time and effort, the love you share can blossom into something more resilient and beautiful than ever before. In the soft glow of this new beginning, as vulnerability and courage blend into a tapestry of hope, your partner extends an earnest invitation: allow them to be part of your present and future. Stand beside them as they continue their journey of self-improvement, and together, craft a narrative of love that is not defined by past missteps but is enriched by every lesson learned. The shared path ahead is illuminated by the clarity of their resolve and the deep, abiding truth that your love is the keystone upon which their entire world rests. Their words echo with a heartfelt commitment to change, a promise to celebrate your strengths, to honor your presence, and to never take for granted the extraordinary gift of the connection you share. They are prepared to invest not only time and effort but also the deepest parts of their soul, ensuring that every step you take together is reflective of a mature, loving partnership built on mutual respect, unwavering honesty, and a continual journey toward growth. In sum, they acknowledge that the past holds the lessons needed to create a future imbued with hope and stability. Even though the shadow of regret may linger, it only serves to remind them of the transformative power of love, a power that can heal, renew, and forge bonds capable of withstanding life's most challenging moments. With every breath they take, they carry your image as a beacon of inspiration, illuminating the path toward a lasting and meaningful connection that neither time nor circumstance can diminish.